This Raw Vision video is brought to you by Metro Solar, proud partner of the Richmond Football Club.
G'day Tiger fans, welcome to Raw Vision thanks to Metro Solar. We're joined once again by Tim Clarke, and Tim, not the ideal way to finish off a season, but the boys definitely didn't go down without a fight.
Yeah, we're very pleased as coaches with the performance of our players. We started really well and we just couldn't hit the scoreboard the way we would have liked. Well, we hit it, but it was 1 goal 9 at the start to their 3 goals 2, and it already put us behind in the game. And our boys fought back really well until the third quarter where they kicked away. But we quite easily could have stood down and let them run away with a 10-goal victory. But for the boys to fight back the way they did, we were really pleased as coaches.
You mentioned we only kicked 1 goal in the first half, but towards the end of the third quarter and in the final quarter, we kicked about 7 goals straight. What does it take to turn a game around like that? Is it structural change, or was it more something the boys just kicked into gear?
It wasn't really structural. We didn't do a lot of changing from a coaching point of view. There was a few personnel that changed position, but the main thing was our boys started winning the footy. They started winning the critical contest centre forward, which we couldn't do in the first quarter and a half, and we started kicking the goals. You know, to kick 1 goal 9 at the start of the game, you know, bad kicking's bad footy, and our boys just kicked themselves out of the game. But to finish the way they did, we're really proud as coaches for the boys to fight on and then finally hit the scoreboard and give us half a chance to win the game.
And who was your Caden player of the day this week?
There was a number of guys that we're really pleased with, but I think Dave Asprey's performance, he's been fantastic for probably the best part of a month now, and he's just been unlucky to not get senior football due to a lack of injuries. So Dave Asprey would be our Caden player of the day.
Lamech being kicked 2 goals on the weekend, which meant that he then took out the leading goal kicker for the VFL. How have you seen his progress this season?
Yeah, Liam's always had a knack of kicking goals, and that's something that we're really excited by as a football club, that we know that once he's ready for senior footy, he's going to kick goals, and it's just a matter of trying to build up his game so he can compete in the critical contest, which he's been able to do this year. He's been much better in that area, and now it's just about getting an opportunity at senior level to show that he can compete with the big backs that he's going to be playing against, and we're quite confident he'll be able to hit the scoreboard at AFL level too.
And how have you seen the progress of the VFL program as a whole? Obviously didn't get as many wins as you might have liked, but that's not the only marker of success really, is it?
No, it's not. It's at an AFL line team, the focus is always on development, and you know, we do see winning as a part of that. But for us, the development of some of our younger players has been something that we're really pleased with at the footy club. The transition of some of our players to play VFL and then make the step up to AFL has been really positive. So even though we haven't had the scoreboard success and the win-loss record that we would have liked, we've seen a lot of development with our younger players.
And you've mentioned there are quite a few VFL players that did successfully transition into AFL. Who are a few that are running around that might get the elevation early next year even?
I think young Jace Castagna, who's been elevated as a rookie late this year, he's definitely a standout player. If you looked back at the start of the year, we wouldn't have expected him to have the year he did, and he's been fantastic. Liam McBean, you know, everyone's talking about Liam and when's he going to play, and you know, it's up to him. If he can keep working on the critical contests and those areas of his game, he's going to be a very good AFL player for us. Matty D and Dave Asprey, 2 players that have been possibly the 2 best backs that are behind the ones we've got in the AFL team, and they just need an opportunity, and they'll impact AFL footy when they get their chance. And there's probably a number of other guys. Yeah, Connor Menadew's been showing some really exciting signs, and he'll be a player for the footy club once he learns and gets more confident at VFL AFL level.
Tim, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.